Hello everybody, this is Ms. Filippelli and the rest of the school counselors here to show you a short video on how to register for your classes for the 2018-19 school year. Today's video is going to show you the timeline for registration and the steps to registration, how to read through your course catalog and also how to find it, how to fill out your option sheets, what to bring to your registration appointments with your counselors, and then how to register for classes online. That's a new thing that we're going to be doing this year, so we're going to show you how to do that. So the registration timeline, we kind of already went over this in the videos on Tuesday, but going over it again. So on Tuesday, February 6th, you guys should have gotten all your sheets of paper to audit your transcripts to kind of figure out what you need and where you stand in terms of graduation requirements. Today, you're going to learn how to go through your course catalog and read through that in order to help choose your classes. And then you are getting your option sheet today as well, colored by class, by grade level. And then February 14th through the 16th, you're going to meet with your counselors and choose your classes online in the computer labs. So in order to meet with us, you guys are going to get a pink request to report for your registration appointment. It's going to have your name on it. Please report to one of the computer labs between February 14th and 16th. So if you get a pink pass in class, you are going to know that that's for your registration to choose your classes. When you get this pink pass, you should bring these sheets of paper with you. So for the 9th grade, you should bring your quick lookup and your 4-year plus plan that you got on Tuesday and your option sheet that you got today. So those are the 3 sheets of paper that 9th graders bring when you get that pink slip. If you get the pink slip and you are in 10th and 11th grade, you are going to you bring your transcript and your academic history and your 4-year plus plan that you got on Tuesday, and then your option sheet that you get today. So those are the sheets that you need to bring to your appointment. If you do not bring some of those, then you will be moved to the end of the list for scheduling. What that means, if you are moved to the end of the list for scheduling, it means that out of all of my list of my students, if I send a pass for you, you're going to the bottom of the list, and I will get everybody else and send everybody else a pass. And then at the very last, I will then send another pass for you.
To make your course selections and to complete your option sheets, you will refer to the West Seattle High School course catalog, which is located on the West Seattle High School Counseling page. Open a tab and type in WSHS Counseling. That's probably enough right there, but you can continue with .wordpress.com. This will take you to our counseling webpage, where if you click on registration, you will have this page here with all the information available, and scrolling down, you will come to the course catalog. Clicking on that, you can open that, and scrolling down, you will find the table of contents, showing you that there's some information about registration on the first few pages, followed by course selections with language arts, mathematics, science, social studies, world languages, physical education, and your electives, fine arts, career and technical education, often referred to as CTE or even OC-Ed classes, and finally followed by special programs and off-campus programs. To get familiar with how the courses are laid out, let's scroll down to LA classes, which begin on page 5. Remember here that if you are a 9th grader, you will be looking at 10th grade classes. You will see World Literature and Composition or Honors World Literature and Composition. For 10th graders, you will be looking at 11th grade classes, and for 11th graders, you will be looking at the 12th grade LA options. As you review your options, locate the course that you think you might want and circle prerequisites. Those are the requisite classes that you might need to take the current course, and then underline the homework required for that course. In this way, you are noticing what the course involves, very important in your selection. You can highlight the course if you wish that you are going to choose. Repeat this process moving on with math, which includes a flow chart showing what you would typically take following the current course you're in. So here are math courses: geometry, algebra 2, honors algebra, and so on. Again, you want to be circling the prerequisites and underlining the homework involved in this class, and perhaps finding a way to highlight the class that you believe you want to select. Next are science courses listed, following math. And again, with math and science classes, be very careful that you are checking the prerequisites for the class that you are choosing to make sure this is an appropriate class for you. Often a grade will be listed if you're considering honors or AP classes that you should have received in your previous class. This is to ensure your success in that class. Once you have selected your 4 in the core, also known as language arts, social studies, math, and science courses, it's time to consider your other courses and electives. So following those 4 in the core are world languages, where there is French, Spanish, and Chinese courses, followed by PE courses, fine art courses, and career and technical education courses, or CTE, also sometimes referred to as OC-Ed classes. Here you'll want to be referring to your academic history, your audit sheet, and your 4-year plus plan to determine what is it that you need to be working on for your grad requirements. So, happy choosing!
All right, now we're going to look at option sheets and their role in the online registration process. So in front of you on this screen, we have an actual option sheet. This is for next year's juniors, so current sophomores. So you'll make sure to put your name, ID, your graduation year, and grade at the top. And then you'll go ahead and complete your option sheet by writing down the courses that you would like to sign up for next year. So I've got those all written here. And then you're also going to select at least 4 alternates. You can write down a couple more. These are going to be courses that you get if your first choice isn't available, which can happen. So please make sure that you select an alternate course, at least 4 of them. And then at the bottom, you are going to sign as the student right here. Your parent is going to sign right next to that. And then when you bring your option sheets into the lab, your counselor will sign right here. So you need to show up with your option sheet completely filled out with all of your course choices, your signature, and a parent's signature. And at the bottom, we've asked if you can, please circle the courses you're choosing as well. That way, if we can't read your handwriting at the top, we know what courses you've selected. So please make sure to circle your courses as well. So again, these are the same option sheets we've used at West Seattle. The difference is this year, you're going to be taking these courses and signing up for them online using our new online registration portal, which looks like this. So on the day we call you in the labs, which will be starting February 14th, you will sign into your source accounts and you will have access to the online registration portal. So the screen's going to look like this, and in the labs you're going to move through this screen and you're going to choose your classes. So for example, in this box at the top, this is language arts. I'm going to click this little pencil icon and then I'm going to select the courses I would like to take next year. So here I'm choosing 11th grade language arts. Make sure you select Part A and Part B. That's fall and spring semester. I'm going to click OK. And you'll notice that any subject area that's required
it will have a red exclamation point next to the pencil icon. That means I have to choose a course from that subject area. The other subject areas, anything with a green check mark next to it, I don't have to necessarily choose a course from that subject area. So I do have to take math because, of course, 3 years are required for graduation. So I'm going to click my pencil icon here, sign up for Honors Algebra 2A, and again, Part B as well. And I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to sign up for U.S. History in this example, U.S. History A, U.S. History B. Again, making sure to select both semesters. I'm going to sign up for a science class for next year. And you'll notice at the bottom, there's often multiple pages, so make sure you page through. I want marine science, that's on page 2. Again, Part A and Part B, okay. I'm going to choose a science alternate because there's a chance I might not get marine science. If I do not get marine science next year, I'm going to instead sign up for, see my options, I'm going to sign up for physics instead. So choose a science alternate in case you do not get your first choice. And then I'm signing up for Spanish 2 next year. Again, I'm going to have to scroll probably to page 3. Oh, page 2. So Spanish 2A and again 2B for spring semester. And then I also want to register for theater. So that's a semester-long art. So here's the year-long fine arts. Theater is only 1 semester, so I'm going to sign up for Theater 1. Okay. And then I'm also going to sign up for independent living. And again, you'll see with CTE, we've got the year-long CTE electives here. So that would be yearbook, some of the other year-long electives. I want independent living, which is just a semester-long CTE elective. And that is on page 2. Here it is. All right, so signing up for independent living. Okay. Now at this point, I've registered for 6 classes, 6 credit hours, which you'll see that here at the bottom. The system won't let you move forward if you've not selected 6 classes or you've selected more than that. So be sure you're tallying up the number of credits you're requesting and the number of classes. The system will require you to sign up for some alternate electives. So I chose auto as an alternate. I also chose CAD. I'll do ceramics as an alternate. And let's do human development. All right, so I've got my alternates in here now. And I'm ready. When you're actually doing this, there will be one more button here at the bottom. You'll click Submit, and then you are registered for your classes online.
Okay, now that you've seen how to register, here's what will happen next. By February 14th, that's next Wednesday, your option sheet should be completed and have a parent signature. On Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week, that's the 14th through the 16th, you'll be called in at random to the lab to meet with your counselor to register. So please come prepared. Here's what you'll need to bring. If you're a current freshman, you'll need to bring your quick lookup, your 4-year plus plan, and your signed option sheet down to the lab. If you are a sophomore or junior, you'll need to bring your transcript, your academic history, your 4-year plus plan, and your signed option sheet down to the lab with you. Remember, if the counselor calls you down and you don't come prepared to the lab, you will be bumped to the bottom of the list. This means you won't get any of the classes you want, so please come prepared. Thanks everyone, and we'll see you for registration next week.